What's up? Sorry. What's up, guys? It's the Diamond here with the Wi-Fi battle from Gen 5. This is actually against the great MOOTYPWNS. I'm recording this like 20 minutes after the stream ended. I was lucky enough to just get a random battle in with her. So yeah, she's really nice. She's subbed to my channel and everything, so yeah, you should subscribe to her channel because she's a really nice person. Alright, so yeah, she has a Steelix, Cabalion, Rotom, Washform, Dusclops, I think, or Dusknoir, Amoonguss, and Zangoose, and I have those Pokemon. Alright, so yeah, she Moody, so I have proof that it was actually her and not some random person. Alright, so I start out with my Tarzan just to get rocks up. So don't judge me because my Pokemon's at level 77, 74, and 90. I just couldn't get them up to level 100 fast enough. Alright, so I go for the Stealth Rocks. And then this next play was actually just to annoy her. Not to be rudely annoying, but to just get that aggravation set in, because it was like 12 o'clock at night and everybody was getting tired, so I just started to set in the aggravation. And so yeah, I live with that little bit of health and I go for rest. I'm working on a new wall for another team, so yeah, she goes for another earthquake, and that does not take me out. So I try and go for a rest, hoping that I can get the luck of waking up the first turn, but I do not. So she gets that second earthquake up on me, and I die. So I actually wind up sending out because I'm kind of tired, so I forgot most of the stuff that happened in the beginning of the battle. I send out my Dialga, and I go for the flamethrower, and I don't when I hear her over the stream talking, I hear her, and she sounded kind of surprised that my Dialga knew flamethrower. So she also said that as far as she knew, this thing had the sturdy ability, so flamethrower probably wouldn't have took it out in one hit even if it tried. So yeah, I withdraw and go into my Kyogre thinking that she would stay in and I would be able to get in. So instead, I use okay, yeah, like I said, I forgot this battle. I use Roar because since I set up Stealth Rocks, I wanted to just get that. I wanted to get that Roar process of everything getting damaged a little bit. So yeah, and she was helping in her own little way to help me get that stones damage. So I kept using Roar. I really thought that she would have more things on her team that would take Roar a little more effectively, to where the rocks would do a lot more damage. So this is where I go into my Kyogre, because I really didn't want Dialga to die, because like I said, he was the only one on my team with Roar. So I go into Kyogre knowing I can take a close combat because this thing is physically and special defensive. And so yeah, I put the Shell Bell on him. I go for a Hydro Pump, I believe. Yeah, I take this Volt Switch really good. So yeah, I really wanted to stall this battle out as long as possible, just to drag it on until she got tired, and then I could just swoop in and take the win, but I actually wind up losing. So yeah, I go for the Hydro Pump, and I was kind of hoping for the stones to kill him so I couldn't waste a Hydro Pump on such little health, but I wound up doing it anyway, and it was just a lot of overkill just then. So yeah, I keep getting the Shell Bell the leftover recovery, and so yeah, all her Pokemon are named Garrus, and she's actually like I found that kind of confusing because I never knew which Pokemon was which. So I think that's another strategy that she has. If not, she'll tell me, I guess. She actually subbed to my channel, and yeah. So, yep. Just look out because she uploads a lot saying that she's live streaming. Alright, so I go for the Thunder thinking that she would stay in with Rotom Wash form. And I really did not know if Rotom had Volt Absorb, and I really didn't care because none of my Pokemon are really meant, except for this one, Dialga, and probably 2 others were meant for Wi-Fi battling, because I'm still in the middle of EV training, so yeah. Yeah, he goes for Giga Drain, because I predicted that she would just go straight into a move that would kill my Kyogre, so I go into Godzilla knowing that it wouldn't do a lot. And I go into X Scissor, and I was surprised how much it did. So, afterwards, I actually stay in with Scolipede to try and get a Swords Dance up, and once I do, I hit him with an X Scissor, because all these times I'm just asleep, which kind of sucks, because I thought I could get it in the first 2 chances, but I actually wound up getting it on the 3rd. And over the speaker, she kind of said she did not know what hidden power this thing was, so that I feel that played a huge role in this part, because if that thing was hidden power fire, I would not be able to get up this Swords Dance, let alone this X Scissor, because I live with 11 hit points. So yeah, and yeah, that gets her down into the yellow. So yeah, instead of uploading the video about how it's both of the creators going head to head, since that video really wasn't meant for Wi-Fi battling, because that wasn't even his real Wi-Fi battling team, I decided to delete that one, go for the MOOTYPWNS one, because I feel this one was much better and much more challenging. So yeah, I go for a flamethrower hoping to knock it out, but this thing is really defensive because it lived that pretty good, and she puts my Dialga to sleep. I did not know Spore just picked any random status thing, but after this last Spore, I was pretty my mind was set that Spore actually only put Pokemon to sleep. So yeah, I wind up going into Swanna, trying to scare her out with the flying type move, but she was actually going to switch in the first place, and she goes into Cobalion. So I thought I could outspeed this thing and get a whirlwind on it, but she volt switches me, and I wind up getting KO'd. So yeah, yep, so yeah. Like I said, Swanna wasn't one of the good EV train Pokemon, but I really just wanted to have a battle with her because I knew that would be a once in a lifetime chance until she actually had another stream, which I probably wouldn't have found out about. So I go into Liepard and I get a sucker punch on it. That does a decent amount, but it doesn't do enough. But that's good. And he goes for Facade. For a second, I thought that this Zangoose had Poison Heal, but then I thought about it. I don't think there are such thing as Poison Heal Zangooses, and there are not. Considering that this one just took poison damage. So I go into Kyogre knowing that Hydro Pump or anything I do will do a big amount. And so yeah, she goes for a quick attack, which I expected to live, but I unfortunately do not. So yeah, she winds up living with all the Toxic Orb damage, and this is my last Pokemon. She kills me with a close combat, which I did not expect to see on this Pokemon. So yeah, that was game. That was a really. I felt that was a. I felt that I really progressed with that game, because there were a lot of surprises on her side. There were a lot of surprises on my side. So yeah, there was no choice Pokemon on my team, because I'm still working on that. And if you guys can help me like get all the power anklets and stuff without having the hassle of going through like all that subway battle training, that would really help. Thanks, guys. See you later. Like and subscribe if you like it. See ya.